What up? I'm back with another video, man. This time I'm gonna do a little category on gangs. What are gangs? Where did gangs come from? Am I from a gang? Let's go ahead and get into the video. Let me clarify to you people real quick. I'm not a gangbanger. I don't condone that shit. And if you're a kid watching this, and if you're thinking about joining any kind of gang, now's the time to walk away. Because at the end of the day, you'll regret that. So, what are gangs? They are an organized group of criminals. What is their purpose? They got a lot of purposes, bro. This is another question that people gotta ask. Why do people join gangs? There's different reasons why. One, to get protection. Two, because it's family. Three, because they were raised in that. Four, they just want to be a part of something. And if there's another reason why, y'all can put that in the comment section. Now, well, let's start off with the protection thing. You got somebody who might not like a certain group of people, but they see another group of people and they think, okay, I may get protection from these people if I join them. And usually that does happen. Usually when they put somebody on, they let them know, hey, we got your back for life. Just don't fuck up. That's usually what it is. It ain't always the case. And the family thing, um, they don't have. There's certain people that join gangs that don't have family besides the gang itself. For example, if I was raised in a neighborhood around certain people, but I have no family like that, and I go to them because I want a family. Not saying that I would really do that, but that's just an example. You know, they just want to be loved. They want to, you know, that's where being a part of something comes into play. Some people, I've seen some people that join gangs because they couldn't get into sports, they couldn't get into music, they couldn't get into nothing else, bro. Not even clubs and schools. So it's like their only option is joining that gang. And what else? Because people are raised in it. Now, you got, let's say this for example. I'm not speaking on any certain set, so please do not come on here commenting, nah, that wouldn't happen. I'm not speaking on anybody in particular. This is just an example. Let's say you have somebody raised in the Crips neighborhood and they've been banging for a long ass time. You got them, you got the wives, and then you got them as the mothers. You also got the kids from that year. They have kids, so the next generation will continue the cycle. Now you got somebody who's born years later after this gang has been operating, and usually they ain't got no choice but to be a part of that. That's where being raised in a gang comes to play. I know some people who were, born in blood families. I know some people who were born in Hoover families. Their daddies, their uncles told them when they were little, real little, this is what you're going to be a part of, son. This is what you're going to be a part of, nephew. This is what you're going to do. This is your life. That's pretty much what sums up why people join gangs. Those four reasons right there that I just named. And if I made a mistake, you ain't got to come on here, come at me sideways. You can just explain what your city's like. Out here in Midwest City, Oklahoma, it ain't much, but at the same time, we got a few out here. We got a few out here in Oklahoma, period. I mean, it's not Cali, it's not Chicago. It's not as rough as people make it think it is, but at the same time, you still gotta be cautious about who you go around, bro. Now, another question people ask, why were gangs made? Well, that's probably an answer I probably couldn't give you, to be honest with you, unless we make another future video with this. Why are gangs made? 9 times out of 10, it's usually to make money, to have control, to build brotherhood, building an army, all of that. It's usually about the money, is why people create these organizations out here. It ain't just street gangs you got the crime syndicates, you have shit, you even have the US government, bro. They're like the most legal gang in this country right now. And the police. Let's not forget that. They just the legal ones. Trying to take out the illegal ones out in the streets and shit. Where did gangs come from? People might say Chicago. Some people might say LA. It's debatable. But before LA and Chicago even existed, we had wild western outlaw gangs back in the days. But before we had these cars, these automatic machine guns and shit coming into play, a lot of cash just flowing, all that. We had these motherfuckers just riding horses, using lassos, using double barrel shotguns, cowboy hats. The jacket on, man, because I got a little chilly in here. But anyways, now that we just got off that topic, let's talk about the gangs that we do have today. We don't just have Bloods, we don't just have Crips, we don't just have GD, BD. We also got Hoovers, we got Aryan Brotherhoods, which are the racist gangs. We got Serranos, we got MS-13s, and the list just goes on and on and on. Like, will they stop? Nah, they're not gonna stop anytime soon, bro. You can lock all these motherfuckers up as much as you want to, but I promise you this, it's not gonna stop. Gangs are not gonna stop, drugs are not gonna stop, all that shit's not gonna stop. They're gonna rep what they came from, no matter what people say, no matter what consequences they got. All of that. But anyways, bro, this video is just for anybody that really wants to know what gangs are. I may not give them the best knowledge. I may do a future video on this and redo it again. But like I say, if it don't apply, just let it fly. If it ain't about you, then don't worry about it. But anyways, y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your weekend. And stay out the mix, bro. Real shit.